There's an astronomer named Dr. Beatrice Villarroel who's been studying photographs of space from the 1950s, before we put anything out there. She's part of a project called VASCO, which stands for Vanishing and Appearing Sources During a Century of Observations, and what she's found is incredible, and she just had 2 papers pass peer review. She and her team were examining these photographic plates from the first Palomar Observatory, taken between 1949 and 1957, before Sputnik, before any human-made object orbited Earth. And they found these transients, or brief flashes of light that appear in one image but then vanish in the next. Flashes of light that should not be there. The first paper looked at when these flashes occurred, and they found that these transients were 45% more likely to show up within a day of nuclear testing. In addition to that, for every UAP report from a given date within that time frame, there was an 8.5% increase in transients appearing in the sky. Essentially, statistical correlations of unknown phenomena that are hard to ignore. Of course, there are skeptics who claim that the flashes are likely just defects in the photographs, scratches on the film, dust, misread stars, etc. But that's where the second paper comes in. Dr. Villarroel and her team addressed those exact possibilities, analyzing the shape and the sharpness of the transients, and found rather inarguable evidence that these anomalies in the photographs could not be stars or simply problems with old film, but actual real flashes of light that we currently have no explanation for. So 2 peer-reviewed papers, one showing a statistical link between these mysterious flashes and nuclear testing and UAP reports, and another proving that they're not just misunderstood stars or problems with old film. Whatever these transients are, they are real, and they were in our skies before we put anything up there. And now the scientific community is starting to take them seriously. However, the UFO stigma remains strong. Even after being published in peer-reviewed scientific journals, both papers were rejected from arXiv, the online server where scientists typically share their work, because according to them, at least half of this research is, quote, not of interest.